A crushing end to March with 4 defeats from 5 revealed the sheer size of Takayasu's mental hurdles. His May quest to surmount them started well with a win on day 1 for the first time in 4, and against a March tormentor he'd never before beaten. But day 4 defeat to Wakataga Kage meant those demons were far from exercised. And, much to his chagrin, his May was blotted by successive losses to men he'd beaten of late. Hokuto Fuji, lacking sharpness and winless at this point. Favourite foe Teruno Fuji. And Takakeisho. Which meant that despite the boost of a free point off defaulting Asanoyama, the platform he built for a run at Ozeki was flimsier than planned. Takayasu's highlights include some cracking bouts though. Mitakeumi ran him closer than at any time in the past 2 years, using the threat of the leg trip to finally withstand the iron outside right. An inspired pull and push routine almost had him, but a brilliant pivot and stride with a firm outside left sent Mitake's calf down first, by a fraction of a second. He'd be made to work yet harder on day 8 in this marathon contest with Kiribayama. The battle between right arm block and inside left was at last settled in his favour, but Kiribayama, with the head tucked inside, still held out hope. That arm tug might have changed the flow, but Mongolian hands slipped off, giving Takayasu carte blanche to finish. He would enter a similar exchange with Myogiryu on day 13, with the added burden of dealing with a right-hand grip. And after a nice defensive knee halted Myogiryu's drive, a lovely switch of sides sent him scurrying out. Another landmark came with this win over Shodai, his first over the Ozeki in 3 long years. He also notched good victories over January champ Daieisho and rising star Ho Shoryu. But for the 3rd meet running, he needed a final day win to cement his Ozeki bid. And for the third final day running, he lost. Note the parallels with January, also on day 15, and Takanosho's rigid commitment to stance. Right knee forward, right arm invading, left defending, and seeking to pounce on a stoop. Here Takayasu tried to take the pestle to his patience, but without success, for he's facing a man supremely sure of that stance. Takanosho moved on his terms, only when sure his right would sting and cause the desired fluster. Thus, having once looked safe for a March title and 23 wins from 30 by now, Takayasu remains trophyless and with just 20 wins. He feels his movement has improved every basho since his March 2020 injury. But those sizable mental hurdles still remain, as he seeks a career-first 13 wins to reach the Ozeki target.